Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to create a sim. Actually, this is a request for a very sweet, lovable person I met on Tumblr. This is her request. She wanted me to make a sim after a face claim, and she sent me the face claim, and that's what I'm doing now. So I start off by simply selecting the first default presets for each mouth, hair, whatever else you can think of, and then I'm working with them. This is my base. So I'm using the reference picture side by side to my Sims window, and I'm working on her face as I'm checking out the picture constantly. So the trick here is you need a clear face claim so that you can see the front of the face and create it in Sims. So I'm doing this. The face claim is a very pretty girl. I can't remember her name right now, I'm sorry, but I'm simply working on her features so I can get them as alike to the picture as possible. The key here is to create a base of your face and then simply work on it after that. So you have to set in the base features and check out the picture constantly so you know what you're doing. So I'm working on the nose right now, as you can see. There is actually, I haven't created many Sims in a very long time because I'm content with the Sims I have right now. And the last Sims I created were actually created using this technique, the face claim method. So I created my Sims Geralt, Yennefer from the Witcher series. I created Levi and Erwin from Shingeki no Kyojin, and I always used face claims for them. And this is the trick. If you want to make really good, realistic looking Sims, you have to use face claims. So I actually picked face claims for each one of my Sims so I can tweak them accordingly and make them look as realistic as possible, because this is what I want to go for with my Sims faces. And since some of the faces are really cartoonish, I just want to give them a realistic look. So I know you can see some jump cuts in the video. They are made because I'm using an overlapping method. This is basically after you set the base of the face, you simply have to screenshot the face of your Sim and overlap it in any program you want to. I use Sai or Photoshop. You overlap it to the face claim, and then you resize it and check what you have to modify. So you can see the eyes are maybe a bit too high or the cheeks are too big. So you simply check that error there and then simply edit it in Sims, and that's how you do it. I know it sounds very hard, complicated, but it's actually very easy. You just screenshot it and paste it in there and fit it to the face claim. So that's how I do it. Now I know there is a jump cut here where I change her hair and her skin. This is because the person sent me the custom made skin for the Sim, and I simply change it up, and now I'm adding the makeup. There's nothing special about this. I'm just adding some light makeup so I can get it as alike as possible to the face claim. Again, you can't really replicate Sims entirely as they are in real life or in other games because you simply don't have enough sliders to do that. And don't get annoyed if you can't do that. Just simply use Photoshop or just leave them like that. You don't have to struggle because you can get them to look the same as the picture you have. So my advice here is be patient. This Sim took me about 2 hours and a half to create, starting from zero, from a base game Sim, and up to the point where I edited her makeup. So that's where it ends. So in 2 hours I did that, but imagine I have Sims for 3 or 4 years that have been constantly tweaked and they are still not perfect. So perfection is key, and you have to wait, you have to be patient, you have to work and improve and get better with your Sims if you want them to look as real as possible. So now I'm doing the final stuff. I'm adding her contacts, and then I'm going to be editing her body. I'm giving her a basic body shape so the person can tweak her as she likes. So that's it. I hope that some of my tips were helpful and that they can help you somehow. And I hope that you enjoyed this video and that I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my other videos. See you next time. Goodbye!